Hello there and welcome back to the channel. So here with another Boom Beach video. Today, Thursday, January 18th of 2018. And as you can see, I'm in my low-level Boom Beach account, HQ17 account. And we have Gearheart Factory on the archipelago. We're going to go ahead and take her out. Hopefully this will be the last attack. I already did 2. But if not, it's probably going to be a 4th one. But hopefully just on 3. So I already put a teaser of what the factory looked like on my Twitter feed, on my Twitter account. So make sure that if you want to get instant notification of what the events are, how they look like, make sure you follow me on Twitter. The information, it's going to be on the description. In any case, let's take a look at how I did it. So let's go here to the attacks. As you can see, 37% plus damage, 48% plus health, and 84% plus GBE. My first 2 attacks were Everspark and Warriors. And you may be wondering why the heck Warriors? Well, you're going to see pretty shortly. So let's take a look at first, how does the factory look like? And then we'll go from there. So, at the beginning, I thought that it was pretty hard because you have rocket launchers covering most of the area where you want to end up with zookas, which is up here. Normally, I end up with zookas up there, just about where that damage amplifier is. You have lasers covering the beach. You have shock blasters. You have rocket launchers in part covering the beach too. The same thing with the rocket launcher. So what I decided to do is that all these rocket launchers needed to go, all of them. So I was going to hack them. That's the reason for the first 2 attacks. And then I was going to smoke troops up there and then just take with troops those defenses. Now, it's very important to understand that there's a lot of health. So the damage, I think that the damage boost for these statues is, let me see. Yeah, it's 95% for damage and then 276% for health. So the core had a pretty healthy amount of health, plus it was shielded. So, you know, there's no way that we can get around that. We have to sit there and pound for a little bit. So what you're going to see is that initially I ended up damage tagging those 2 rocket launchers right there. I'm going to land Everspark. And on the first attack, Everspark is I'm going to target that back rocket launcher. And then I'm going to do a double hack of the remaining 2. Now you have to be really, really careful. And the reason I say that is because the lasers will not fire instantly on the first hack. But on the second hack, they're going to be reloaded and ready to fire. So if your Everspark does not have a lot of health, what's going to end up happening is that she is going to perish. And you really don't want that to happen. So that is the reason for the Warriors. And I use the Warriors in a very clever way. I don't have access to critters. So had I had access to critters, this would have been different. In any case, you see, I landed here under smoke. I clicked the hack. She targeted one of the boom cannons or one of the cannons. I don't know what. But then I flared to the structure that I wanted her to hack. And because it was a rocket launcher, she walked, and I know that she stands about 4, between 9 and 10 tiles away. So I knew that 1 smoke would be plenty enough. So here we go. So I targeted that. I'm gonna be ready to send a deployment smoke, and you're gonna see. Boom, I send it, hacking, I go ahead and I hack, and that is pretty good. So on that first step, what I just needed to accomplish was hack that building. Now on the second one, and here's the important key. You're going to see I went ahead and I clicked the hack, but then I sent the flare. That's going to ensure that the second hack happened quickly. But you see that I landed a boat of Warriors. Now, that actually meant that the lasers were going to look at my Warriors, and then I was going to be able to hack double time, without having to worry about the laser firing at Everspark. And that's it, guys. Pretty successful. Managed to get all the 3 things that I wanted. Had some GBE left. So what I ended up doing was, well, I'm going to go ahead and damage tag the rest of the stuff up. The shock launcher, and I think one of the shock blasters, what I ended up damage tagging. But we'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, so I damage tag all 3 rocket launchers. And there we go. And then you see that I damage tag the shock blaster on the shock launcher. Pretty successful first attack. Let's take a look at the second one. So I did sort of the same thing. I went ahead and I landed Everspark, covered under smoke, clicked the hack. No, actually, I did not click the hack. I wanted her to move in close, so I actually flared her directly into position. 3 smokes was enough to get her into the correct position. First hack, not a problem. I could do it under smoke. Boom. Now the second hack, it's the one that's going to be a little bit dicey. Again, I'm going to have to do the same thing. So here you see me. I click the hack, but I flared to the one that's farthest away. Now I landed my warriors. Everybody fire at them, and I click the hack button twice. And that is that, guys. So now I have a bunch of warriors ready, and the purpose of those warriors were going to be to target the laser. I wanted to see if I could get rid of it, and I was pretty amazed at the fact that I was able to. So you're going to see I let the flare expire. Once the flare expired, I went ahead and I landed my warriors, let them fire, targeted the laser, shock that cluster right there, and just went to town. I had enough for a second shock, so I went ahead and I did the second one. Once I got rid of that second laser, that meant that essentially the beach landing was completely clear. I did not need to worry. I don't need to worry about the lasers. Now, I was unfortunate enough that the warriors did not have enough. I did not have enough warriors to take the final laser completely. I think it has like 5,000 HP. Of health left. Yeah, 5,477. Now, I did those attacks back to back. Had I loaded the boat of warriors that I lost before, this would have been a different story, but I didn't. So, you know, I have to live with that. But 5,000 HP points, it's not a back trade. I think I can GBE that out with 1 artillery, but we'll have to figure it out if that's the case. So now I loaded zookas. Zooka's level 17, that's the information for her, the damage if you're interested. And let's see how much damage. No, so I'm going to need 2 artilleries to get that done. But it's okay, so 2 artilleries. And then if I need to damage stack the other one, yeah. So I'm gonna have to waste 3 artilleries. And let's go over the plan. Let's make sure that we have everything. Hopefully we'll be able to destroy this in 1 attack. So I'm going to send 2 artilleries right there. That's going to clear the beach completely. Now I need to make sure that when I land my zookas, I cover them with smoke. I need to cover them with smoke. But I need to then send another artillery right here for the shock blaster. And then it's just a matter of shocking. And that's pretty much it. I could use, let's see, what could I use? I could use Everspark. But I think that doing this quickly is going to serve me better. So yeah, let's go for it. You know, maybe I don't need to worry about the laser, but I am going to worry about him. You know, the less smoke that I end up using to destroy all these things, the better. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and do here. Spark everybody right there, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm willing to lose a couple, and then we're gonna send the smoke. Perfect. You know, I'm just gonna go diagonal. Send another smoke. And you know, I'm being very, very careful. I don't want to get spotted. You know, you could if you have. It's not that I'm not confident. It's just that I want to make sure that, you know, I don't get spotted. Now, I'm gonna activate battle orders. And now here's the key, guys. 1 single shock should cover all of these guys. You know, and I'm going to hope that I can do it. Yes, we did. So activate battle orders. You know, I have enough for another smoke, so I'm just going to wait. Here we go. We're going to shock again. Activate battle orders again. Come on. And now I need to destroy that thing. I'm going to shock again because that flamethrower is going to become on range. Ooh, that was a little bit nasty. I don't have enough for it to move. Now I'm going to move back. I need to move back. Because that flamethrower is going to come online any second now, and I don't want it to hit me. That is essentially what it boils down to. So those cannons are hitting me, but at the end of the day, I think I should be okay. Let me decide. I'm going to keep everybody sort of clustered together, because when you do that, you end up destroying things faster. So I know I don't need to destroy that last cannon, but I will. Now those sniper towers do not have the range on me, I think. So I can just go ahead and move back here, and then just go ahead and target the HQ. I know for a fact that we will not be able to pound this core completely. There's no way we can take all the HP with the small amount of Zooka. So we're gonna need a fourth attack for this. So I don't know, maybe it would have been better to bring Everspark, because Everspark would have brought critters into the game, and that would have slowed down the number of Zookas that we would have lost. But it is what it is. We have to deal with that situation. So a minute and 20 seconds. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. We'll have to reload again to get this one. But now it's pretty easy, guys. It's just a matter of doing the same landing and going for the core. So in general, not that hard of a factory. So now we just have to wait a minute. This is the problem with live attacks. I'll probably be able to cut this down on post edit. So I don't know. I would think about it. In any case, stay tuned for a video that's coming up soon. I may have something coming in, so I have to wait till I get notified. But if it's what I think it is, it's gonna be a pretty neat surprise. So please stay tuned. And I'm gonna take this time to please tell you, if you like the video, please consider commenting. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel a lot when you do. And like I said at the beginning, make sure you follow me on Twitter too. That way you can get notified instantly about any sort of new content that I may be able to develop. I don't have the community tab on my channel, which is a nice way of engaging with you guys. So other than posting video, Twitter is the next best thing until YouTube decides that, I am worthy enough to get the community tab instead of the discussion tab. In any case, as you saw, we were not able to destroy completely the core. We just took barely about half of the HP of that. I'm pretty sure that I could land with the Zookas that I have and destroy it. I'm not going to take that risk. I'm just going to go ahead and reload and just use my diamonds. Really doesn't matter. I want to put this video out so you guys can see it pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and destroy the final set, or go for the core on the factory. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this time I'm gonna land. No. Does the laser have range if I use Everspark critters? Let me see, because if not, then I'm not gonna bring Everspark for sure. I don't wanna mess that up. Let's see. The laser will not have range. The laser will not. Oh no! What did I do? Okay, it's okay. I click attack. So never mind. It's not gonna be Everspark. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and line all my girls right here. I will shock. I'm gonna lose one or two, but it's okay. And there we go. I'm gonna now smoke. Make sure that you don't hit the barrage button. Oh no! That machine gun had range. Bad machine gun. Alright. So let's do the same thing we did before. Let's go up here. How many Zookas did we lost? Wow, that machine gun was freaking nasty. Alright, here we go. And activate battle orders, and they just go to town on that freaking core. We're gonna lose a few Zookas here and there, but it's okay. It's all par for the course. Activate battle orders again. Let's just drain that shield down as quickly as we can. That is a lot of shield, guys. Remember, 296% of health. It's an insane amount. 95% plus of damage. There we go. Shield goes down. Activate battle order for a third time. And in 3, 2, 1, kablooey! The factory goes down. Factory gets destroyed. Pretty interesting. At the beginning, I thought it was going to be a little bit harder. Obviously, it was for my HQ17 account, because I ended up using 4 attacks. It could have been maybe a little bit less if I had boosted GBE or something like that, but it doesn't matter. Unboosted attacks on the factory, going down in 4 for January 18th of 2018, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope you found it interesting and it helped you. And if it did, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. In any case, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will catch you later. So is checking out.